Hey guys, Ron here, and memes. There are too many of them. It's not a bad thing, just a fact. And considering Pokemon is the biggest franchise on Earth, there are bound to be a few Pokemon-related memes that you may not know the origin of. Or worse, you may not know how to use them. So just like I did 6 times already, we're gonna go through all the memes that got us through the year 2020. The only good things to remember from that wretched year. Keep in mind, we're talking about memes that started within the context of Pokemon, not general memes that could be applied to a Pokemon-related joke as well. So make sure you've seen the previous videos if you haven't once you're done with this retrospective. I may miss a few, but this is a series, so we can cover them in the next part. Let's start with a nice, wholesome meme. On June 6th, Scooch, a YouTuber and streamer, woke up early and took a picture of his girlfriend, Reb, snuggling with her expensive life-size Marie plush, as one does, and he posted the picture on Twitter with the caption, "Ah yes, me, my girlfriend, and her $500 4-foot-tall Marie." And that tweet blew up. Not only did people find this picture to be adorable and comedic, but it inspired tons of artists to redraw the image with different canon and non-canon couples from gaming and animation. It was intriguing to call out the pets and objects that famous characters were obsessed with over their significant other, like Aang hugging Appa in bed, Knuckles cuddling with the Master Emerald, and Cloud embracing his Buster Sword. It even came back to Pokemon again with Leon and his Charizard. Reb herself completed the saga by taking a picture of Scooch sleeping with her Mareep, captioned, "Sometimes a family can just be a boy, his girlfriend, and their $500 4-foot-tall Mareep," thus sealing this meme in a tasteful manner. Or not, they may be addicted to life-size plushies. It's funny because I actually followed Reb on Twitter way before this meme popped up, so it was fun seeing its inception, before the meme made the rounds. Reb is a cosplayer and model too, so back when the whole Scottish Pokemon trainer meme began, she was out there cosplaying as Gloria, a role she reprised in a photoshoot with her boyfriend. But let's just say the Gloria memes didn't end in 2019. In 2020, Gloria finally made it into Pokemon Masters, a game where all your favorite Pokemon characters are completely voice acted. Some even have accents, so people were highly anticipating the first Galarian character in Pokemon Masters. Would Gloria finally be officially Scottish? Well, not really, but it was kinda awesome to finally hear her with a British accent.
See this bag? It's the very same one my mum used back in the day. I never go anywhere without it.
Some people were disappointed because they wanted a rude Scottish trainer like in the memes, while people like me were happy that her accent was faithful and made total sense. This wasn't the biggest Pokemon Masters EX meme of 2020, but I don't want to get demonetized, so let's talk about some main series Pokemon memes that I can monetize. The Pokemon DLCs finally came out. I already reviewed them both in this video, so I'm not gonna talk about their reception, but rather the memes that came out of the expansion pass. As soon as we booted up Isle of Armor, we were greeted by Clara or Avery, who were memes by themselves, but after their battle, most of us went straight to the open ocean considering the main story didn't have any. But once we entered the water, we were instantly attacked by Sharpedo. At first it was a neat surprise, but after a day, those torpedo sharks became the subject of memes like these, and these. And honestly, there weren't that many consistent Isle of Armor related memes, considering the short plot, but the Crown Tundra delivered. Calyrex was already being compared with Urshifu before either DLCs were released. People knew that this Chad worked out at the library, and while a lot of fans were memeing his magnificently gigantic noggin, there were those who were theorizing about how Calyrex would sit on a chair. Every part of this Pokemon's body was baffling, but once Crown Tundra was live, Calyrex's story fueled the rest of the memes, particularly about how my guy repeatedly possesses Peony. That was a lot of alliteration, it was really hard to record. Anyways, his body was free real estate, and Calyrex was investing in a timeshare. Of course, the wonky following Pokemon mechanic was being memed back when the Isle of Armor was the talk of the town, but it wasn't until this picture of a Wailord clipping through the cave wall was shared that we got an exclusive meme. In this format, Wailord of the Wall either gives us obvious wisdoms or asks for help. The Galarian legendary birds gave us a great deal of entertainment and were a highlight of the DLCs. Some fans used this image of the bird staring at you as a response to anybody's bad take online, but the most popular bird meme is of Zapdos looking at the distance, and naturally whenever an animal does so, we got a stick man at the top. So we know this dude is contemplating its entire existence. Another form of memeage that we got out of Galarian Zapdos was his stupid face. I love this guy, he's my favorite legendary bird, but goddamn does he look hilarious. But these birds weren't the only new legendaries we got out of the Crown Tundra. Regieleki and Regidrago basically revived all the Regi memes that we've been storing for the past few years. Most of them are simply Regigigas showing off his family, seeing them going about their happy lives, congratulating the 2 new additions, you know, welcoming them to the team, or or just the goons running. Regirock himself was the spotlight of a modern rendition of memes, basically parroting the infamous Reggie cries from Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. There are now tons of memes where the punchline is replaced with for no particular reason. I mean, that's the explanation of a lot of modern memes. The absurdity and surrealism is the joke. Although Beta Regigigas is a bit more inspired. This year, the beta for Diamond and Pearl was leaked, and the most important revelation was all these fantastic beta sprites. A lot of comparisons fall under types of memes like the guy she tells you not to worry about, or the we already have Regigigas at home type of memes. Beta Regigigas can now be a reaction image to anything or be used as a replacement for famous pictures of people walking, like Abbey Road or John Lennon. Okay, a lot of these are Beatles related for some reason. The point is, this guy walks. But there are tons of Gen 4 beta Pokemon to use as reaction images. There are straight up interesting designs like Beta Garchomp, Beta Torterra, Beta Rampardos, Beta Togekiss, Beta Hippowdon, and Beta Luminion. But there are hilarious ones too, like Beta Rotom, Beta Carnivine, Beta Darkrai, and Beta Giratina. What the hell? But the most interesting and fan-favorite beta had to be Beta Arceus. Its amorphous and mysterious design was honestly very appropriate given Arceus' role. People thought it was both cute and awesome at the same time. They imagined encountering this incorporeal god at the Hall of Origin, and these Dr. Lava posts even detail how Beta Arceus changes forms and what it would have looked like through fan art. In general, this has only strengthened our desire for Sinnoh remakes. In 2020, we received a great deal of Sinnoh remake memes, either speculative in nature, referencing Game Freak's theorized unwillingness to release them already, or the classic crazy conspiracy theories about possible Easter eggs. We had them in Gen 6, and now we have them in Gen 8. The most impressive are the Switch mods that gave us some kind of tease. Regardless, we're all waiting for something, at least. Oh, well, I guess I should explain the origin of Waiting Gengar. Ash's new Gengar was originally abandoned, as seen in episode 11 of Pokemon Journeys. It waited for years at what would become the Cerise Lab for its trainer to return, and later in the episode waits over here before being ambushed by Team Rocket. Now this wide-angle image is used to represent loneliness or the act of anxiously waiting for something. It's technically an example of the low-res Pokemon meme phenomenon. There are tons of them. This is a trend of taking screenshots of off-model Pokemon in the background of frames within the Pokemon anime. People use them as reaction images to almost anything. Surprise Pikachu, Pickaxe Pikachu, and Clone Pikachu are technically examples of this trend. Even Happy Wooper is a popular low-res Pokemon from before 2020. But my favorites that I've discovered this year are this Shocked Solosis, Dumbfounded Wartortle, Crying Dedenne, Happy Hoppip, and these two famous Bulbasaurs. This one is often used to indicate that the user is at their limit. But it's not the only Pokemon meme to show disdain. A very similar image that could technically be a low-res Pokemon picture is this judgmental water Pokemon meme. It comes from the episode in which Ash challenges Price. These are Price's ice types, which Team Rocket unsuccessfully tries to steal. That's why they're angry, by the way. It's used whenever somebody says something particularly messed up online. Something that makes even water types want to attack you. Water types like Inteleon. He's got a gun, you know, and in 2020, his Gigantamax form has given him an entire sniper tower to shoot you from. He has the high ground after all, he's gonna win. G-Max Inteleon is this year's first meme actually. It's been compared to this hostile cat and is used to represent hostile reactions to opinions or anybody, even Inteleon's own children. However, Blaziken would never kill its children. You see, we know this obscure fact from an episode of Pokemon Journeys in which a competitive eating Blaziken refuses to eat cookies that are shaped like Torchic, in this wholesome display of empathy. This scene was memed for a bit when the episode came out, with people imagining how the other Hoenn starters would react in the same exact situation. Or imagining Urshifu in that spot. You get it. I wouldn't mind seeing every Pokemon's reaction to being served their pre-evolution. The whole meme makes you fall in love with Blaziken all over again. You know, Jaden's favorite Pokemon is Blaziken. In fact, she chose the starter in her hit Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke animated video. Okay, that kinda sounds like a commercial for this video. This saga is one of the most viral Pokemon related videos on YouTube, at least from the last few years, and has spawned countless reaction videos, specifically from almost every Poketuber. The term Poketuber reacts quickly became a trend, in which Poketubers, well, react to anything they believe they have input on. This has gotten to the point that when Jaden released her second Nuzlocke animation, people immediately memed the predictable reactions that would ensue, satirizing the fact that many Poketubers capitalize on this series. Now here's what's really funny. From what I can tell, the first Poketuber reaction to Jaden animations is from Patters, many months after Jaden released her Nuzlocke. His videos, even dating back to 2019, are also what seemed to be the first that started the naming convention of Poketuber Reacts. Poketubers reacted to stuff before this, but rarely put Poketuber in the title. What's interesting is that my last video of 2019 was a video in which I showcased my 20 favorite Pokemon related videos on YouTube, and Jaden's Nuzlocke was one of them, before this reaction trend even began. In the comment section was my friend Patters, who claimed,
Love the idea of this video. Gonna check out some new stuff from this. Cheers.
And then released his reaction to Jaden's animation 2 months later, seemingly starting this trend and meme. So I was kind of a factor in this meme's creation. Sorry. Although I'm not sorry for recommending the amazing videos I showcased in that video of mine. A channel that I didn't show you back then but would be appropriate to highlight in this video is Enno. This channel outputs some of the finest Pokemon memes online. You've probably seen a lot of them on Ennocetic's Twitter. Some of my favorites are when you enter the wrong house in Undella, Sootopolis City.
This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it. It's not possible unless you're very, very lucky. And your kids die too.
The Unova legendary battle theme. Meanwhile, in Sunyshore City, and give me what I need. Regardless, whenever Enno releases a video, you know it's high quality, and it really makes you appreciate how many Pokemon tracks have meme potential. A lot of them from Generation 5. Cause let's face it, Generation 5 music really does hit different. The acknowledgement that Unova's soundtrack is full of exceptional music that goes hard has become an entire meme. People have been enjoying Gen 5 music for a decade, but the term Gen 5 music hits different or Gen 5 music goes hard is now a common response when listening to a track from Black and White or its sequels. And it seems to have started by Mobicle and all the subsequent creators who make these montages and music videos to the hardest hitting Gen 5 tracks, filled with fast-paced editing and many other memes. It's a collage that honors all these famous memes and the Pokemon music that we've fallen in love with. And I hope we fall in love with many more Pokemon memes in 2021. Please comment below with any Pokemon memes you want to see in the next part. Maybe even come back to this video and comment below whenever a new meme goes viral. So make sure to subscribe to know when that comes out, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and check out the description for the music I used, the t-shirts I made for you guys, and the Patreon, where you can get cool rewards like seeing my videos days early, or click the join button for the same rewards.